MrBeast has just announced that next week he's opening up a theme park, and this place looks insane. Let me explain. So this theme park is apparently called Beastland. 10 out of 10 creativity. How did he think of that one? The place looks massive and literally like something out of Squid Game, which ironically he's already done. Beastland will have like roller coasters, drop towers, all that sort of thing that you'd expect to find at like Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Obviously, with it being MrBeast, everything's taken to the extreme, because as well as all these roller coasters and all these kind of things, there's also like insane challenges, and obviously prizes are going to be won as well. Because of course, it wouldn't be MrBeast if there weren't prizes involved. MrBeast tweeted out saying that they'd modeled all these challenges around their videos, and you won't be able to find anything like this anywhere else in the world. And they'll also have the world's biggest prize wall. Every time you see something to do with MrBeast, it's always got to be the world's biggest or the world's best. You know what I mean? Bro has too much money. It's as simple as that. But I mean, just look how crazy this place looks. He's posted like a sneak peek into some of these challenges, like this one called the Siege Tower. He said for this challenge, you have to load balls into real catapults. Hopefully they've spent a lot of money on health and safety. And you have to land them in giant 60-foot tubes for points. As you can see, there's timers in each corner. I'm not too sure where the catapults actually are. I'm assuming they're going to be in these like enclosed spaces. Crazy. There's also Drop Zone, which of course has people standing on trapdoors. Probably why they called it Drop Zone, to be fair. But MrBeast described it as 6 people standing on trapdoors. A button lights up in front of each player, and whoever presses it last gets dropped. Last remaining gets the most points. I mean, at least if you drop, you got a soft landing. Do you know what I mean? Looks very foamy. Either way, crazy. Then there's a zipline game. Now, I love a bloody zipline. Sometimes I just like flying through the air and pretending I'm a pigeon. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't think so. It's harmless fun. But apparently this is called Airmail. This one is probably the coolest one in my opinion, because it's got targets. MrBeast said you have to drop a weighted bag onto a target below. Closer to the middle, the more points you get. Anything with targets is always like my favorite kind of games, because I always feel like I'd be really good at it. But realistically, if I tried this, I'd miss the target entirely and probably snap the zipline. Like, it wouldn't be good. And then the last one that he's posted is apparently called Dungeon Escape. I mean, just by looking at it, like, it's a maze. It's just a fat maze. Do you know what I mean? Not going to be trying that one though, because I do have the IQ of a coat hanger. I'd end up being in there all day. I'd never find my way out. They'd have to come and collect me. I'd be like a child waiting in the playground at school for the parents. And I just think that I'd completely ruin the trip. But speaking of the trip, you would have to make a very large trip if you actually wanted to go to Beastland. A lot of people, when MrBeast was saying, oh, I'm opening a bloody theme park, aren't I? Bless me. I think everybody assumed that it would be in somewhere in America, like New York, LA, or North Carolina, where he's from. Like, it'd make sense. Do you know what I mean? No, that's not the case. It's in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, if you really wanted to go to Beastland, but you live in like the UK like me, or you live in the US, somewhere like that, you'd have to get a pretty expensive flight and also find accommodation as well. Everything's going to add up. It's going to be a spenny trip just to go to a theme park. But the cost of this trip isn't even the main concern that people have with his theme park being in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, if you know anything about Saudi Arabia, their laws are a little bit strict. Specifically, they have laws about homosexuality and also gender expression in general as well. Apparently, public displays of affection for same-sex partners, LGBTQ+ activism, even online support for LGBTQ+ rights can lead to arrest or prosecution. The punishments could be really severe. They range from fines, imprisonment, and even the death penalty in some cases, although that's not that common apparently. But it has happened. That's terrifying. MrBeast announced the opening of this theme park on this TikTok account. In the comment section of that video, everybody's commenting about this, basically saying that they would get arrested if they step foot in Saudi Arabia. Like this person said, I'ma get killed, bro, if I even step foot there. And another person said, oh no, it's illegal for me to go to MrBeastland. So yeah, not ideal for a lot of people. As I said, it opens next week. It's opening on the 13th of November. So next week, we'll be getting a ton of videos of people actually doing all these crazy challenges at Beastland. And as soon as everything gets posted, you already know I'm going to be covering that. We're going to be reacting to every single one of them. So make sure you subscribe with post notifications turned on, because you don't want to bloody miss it, do you? That's the last thing you'd want to do, isn't it?